Did you know that the great temple of Zeus at Olympia once housed a magnificent statue of Zeus? Standing tall at an astonishing 12 meters, its colossus was one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world, a monumental sculpture that once stood as a centerpiece of spiritual reverence and artistic achievement in ancient Greece. Today, we'll embark on a journey back in time to uncover the secrets of the statue of Zeus at Olympia. From its creation to its mysterious disappearance, we'll explore the myths, history, and cultural significance of this iconic sculpture. To truly appreciate the impact of the statue of Zeus, we must travel back to ancient Greece around mid-5th century BCE. At that time, Olympia was a small town nestled in the valley of Elis in western Greece. But it held immense religious significance, because it was here that the Olympic Games were held in honor of Zeus. The Olympic Games were a grand celebration of the Greek way of life, a time for the city-states to come together, compete, and pay homage to the supreme leader of the cosmos. Olympia was considered the center of the universe where heaven and earth met. The most important sanctuary of Zeus was located in this place. So in the heart of Olympia, dedicated to Zeus, stood the magnificent temple of Zeus. This temple wasn't just a place of worship, it was a shrine to artistic achievement. The temple's interior was adorned with exquisite sculptures, but none more awe-inspiring than the colossal statue of Zeus. But what was this statue all about? Let's dive into its construction and design. The statue of Zeus was no ordinary sculpture. It was a true masterpiece of ancient Greek art, a masterpiece that left viewers in awe. Standing at an astounding 12 meters tall, it was truly a sight to behold. Crafted by the legendary sculptor Phidias, the statue was not just a work of art, it was a symbol of power and divinity. Phidias was the most renowned sculptor of classical Greece, known for his ability to capture the essence of the gods in his sculptures. He also created the statue of Athena on the Parthenon in Athens, around 435 BCE, under the patronage of the Hellens who controlled Olympia. Phidias began work on the statue of Zeus, which took about a decade to complete. He set up a workshop at Olympia, where archaeologists later discovered tools and molds likely used for the statue. For the statue of Zeus, Phidias chose to depict the king of the gods, seated on a majestic wooden throne decorated with ebony, ivory, gold, and precious stones. With a gentle smile on his face, Zeus exuded wisdom and benevolence. According to the ancient traveler Pausanias, the statue's eyes were constructed from glass, marble, and precious stones, giving it a lifelike gaze. His right hand held a statue of Nike, the winged goddess of victory, signifying his supreme authority. In his left hand, he carried a scepter adorned with an eagle, the king of birds, and a symbol of Zeus's power over the skies. The statue was made of gold and ivory. Gold was used to adorn Zeus's robes and beard, while ivory showcased his muscular body. This technique, known as chryselephantine, was highly prized in ancient Greece. But it was also extremely expensive and labor-intensive. Despite the cost, the Hellens, the local rulers of Olympia, spared no expense to create this iconic statue. They wanted to honor Zeus and celebrate their cultural identity. The expenses associated with the construction of the statue of Zeus were staggering. But unfortunately, detailed records have been lost to history. We can only estimate the cost based on the materials and labor involved. Considering the immense size of the statue and the use of precious metals and ivory, safe to say that it was an extremely expensive endeavor. The cost of the statue alone would have been astronomical, but the expenses did not end there. Transporting the materials, hiring skilled artisans and laborers, and erecting the statue within the temple all contributed to the overall cost. The economic investment was substantial, reflecting the wealth and commitment of the Elean rulers to create a masterpiece that would awe and inspire future generations. The statue of Zeus at Olympia was more than just a work of art. It was a profound expression of Greek religious beliefs and cultural values. For the ancient Greeks, Zeus was the supreme leader of the cosmos, and the statue served as a tangible reminder of his omnipotence. Standing in the presence of this colossal sculpture, ancient pilgrims would have felt a sense of awe and reverence. Ancient accounts say visitors were left awestruck or brought to tears by the statue's sheer presence. It was a unifying symbol during the Olympic Games, reminding Greeks from various city-states of their shared heritage and a reminder of the importance of honoring their gods. Moreover, the statue played a vital role in the Olympic festival. During the Games, athletes from all over Greece gathered at Olympia to compete in various sporting events. After their victories, they would proceed to the temple of Zeus and offer sacrifices to the god. The statue served as a silent witness to these rituals, absorbing the prayers and celebrations of the victors. It was a powerful symbol of the connection between the human world and the divine realm. However, the statue of Zeus did not stand the test of time. Historians believe it stood for almost 800 years. As centuries passed, the statue suffered a tragic fate. Historians believe that it was destroyed sometime around the 5th century CE, likely due to the growing popularity of Christianity. As the Roman Empire embraced Christianity, pagan temples and statues were targeted, and the statue of Zeus may have been a victim of this intolerance. Another theory suggests that the statue was lost in a fire that damaged the temple of Zeus. The gold used was periodically stripped from the statue during times of financial crisis and later replaced, showing how intertwined art was with politics and economics. Over the centuries, writers and travelers have documented the statue. Despite its uncertain fate, the legacy of the statue of Zeus lives on, providing us with valuable insights into its appearance and significance. Their descriptions allow us to reconstruct a picture of this colossal masterpiece, even though no physical remains have been found. In the 19th century, a movement to create a new wonder of the ancient world emerged, and many believe that the statue of Zeus deserved to be included. Unfortunately, this initiative never materialized. However, the statue continues to hold a special place in our collective memory. Today, visitors to the archaeological site of Olympia can still marvel at the ruins of the Temple of Zeus, imagining the grandeur that once stood within its walls. The story of the statue of Zeus serves as a reminder of the rich cultural heritage of ancient Greece and the enduring power of art to inspire and amaze. Until next time, keep exploring, keep asking questions, and never stop learning.